Here with Rory MacDonald. I haven't seen you in a long 2 weeks. How have you been since our little trek over there at TriStar?
Good, yeah. Training went well the last couple of weeks, and now I'm just doing the final cut for weigh-ins, and that's it.
So this week it's all about media, and it's all about just making the weight. There's no real hard workouts anymore. Sparring is done?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think I have like 2 more workouts just to drop the last pounds, but they're not that hard.
You're still a young guy in the sport, but have you done any changes to your own weight cutting from when you first started with the sport?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's been a learning process. When I first started, I was just cutting water weight and didn't really know the best way to go about it. But now I have a good diet and nutritionist, and I have a healthy weight cut, and I feel good when I do it.
How has training been this camp? Because, you had Rick Story up there helping out George. Did you work with guys like Rick Story? I remember I saw you roll with Francis Carmon, and there's so many guys at TriStar. But what's the difference between this camp and other ones that you've done in the past?
Yeah, it's been great having guys up. George is always good like that. He always brings in really good talent for us to train with. So that's been a great experience this camp, and it really helped because guys like Rick, they're lefties, and I'm fighting a lefty this weekend. So.
The one thing about Robbie Lawler, which, people can make the argument yay or nay, is that he's just as dangerous in the first minute as in the final minute of the last round. You agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. He's he's there to fight. He's got a strong will, and I think that's probably his best asset.
What about his grappling game? I mean, people ask me, how do you think Rory's going to defeat Robbie, or how's Robbie going to beat Rory? And I think on the surface, you have to break this down a lot more than this, but on the surface, to me, it seems that Rory's best chance, other than obviously using that jab, is put Robbie on his back and control him.
I think I have a lot of skills in every discipline and all areas of mixed martial arts, so I'm really not worried. I'm just going to go in there and kind of react to my opponent and fight my fight. I don't really make too many plans, and I just feel very confident in my own skills, and that's basically all I worry about.
You watch tape with Faraz?
No. I think I've seen Robbie fight in the past, so obviously I kind of know what he's about, but I really don't concern myself with it. I think the biggest part for me is just focusing on myself, getting myself, at my best, and I'll just I'll change it up as the fight goes on. I see what happens and I react with the techniques that I've developed.
You talk about confidence. That's obviously the byproduct of training so much, putting your hours in. But then you're going to have people that are always saying, how can you not watch video? Like, you have to study them. You have to break down the tendencies. What message do you have for them?
Oh, everyone has to do their own thing. I mean, I used to watch video. It really didn't help me at all, except make me think about what he's doing. I just want to think about what I'm doing. That's all I could control, so, whatever.
George talks about the plan after this fight here, and it's going to be a crucial night on Saturday night because, number one, you're fighting first, and then he's fighting. And if you both win, we all know what the questions are going to be at the post-fight press conference. George isn't going to give up the plan. You're not going to give up the plan. But are you expecting something crazy to happen here on Saturday night?
Really not focused on it. Haven't thought about it. I'm just focused on my fight, and whatever happens will happen.
Let me ask you this, because you said George is obsessed, you're focused, you're very confident. What do you guys do in your downtime when you're not training for fights?
I relax. Training takes a lot out of me, so I'm at home a lot. Just chilling, reading, watching TV, playing video games, normal stuff.
Still do those crazy drawings?
I haven't in a while, no.
You like being the artist? The artist comes out of you sometimes when you got a pen and paper in front of you?
Sometimes. It's just spur of the moment kind of thing. I don't really do it all the time.
All right, give me your perfect fight on Saturday night. If you could have one that would be like a Hollywood ending.
First round KO or submission.
Thank you very much for your time.
All right, thanks.
There he is, Rory Ares MacDonald taking on ruthless Robbie Lawler Saturday night, UFC 167, right here at the MGM Grand.